So a day I've been waiting for quite some time is finally here. About 10 minutes ago, the FedEx guy arrived at my house and dropped off these two boxes. What's inside is awesome. Today we'll be unboxing the DJI Phantom 3 Advanced Quadcopter, as well as showing off some of the extras that came with it. We'll talk about what it takes to make sure the Phantom is airworthy and what issues we had flying it for the first time. Then we'll show a little footage from the first day's flights. The kit we ordered came with quite a few accessories. Number one on the list is this DJI Phantom backpack. It holds 3 extra batteries, but has little space for any additional accessories. The hard plastic shell and foam padding looks and feels protective of the investment we made. Inside the other box was an extra battery, a DJI tablet hood, propeller guards, and a set of filters for the high-definition camera. Also in the box was a goodie bag that included stick-on LEDs for night flight, multiple camera lens caps, a lanyard for the remote control setup, a memory card, and various other items. The actual Phantom 3 quadcopter comes in a box befitting the device's size. The first thing you find is the literature: quick start guide, disclaimer, personalization stickers, and tips for flying safely. Once the top is off the box, the first thing your eyes land on is the body of the Phantom 3. Notice the warning labels on the motors. The camera comes locked in place by a gimbal guard you can continue to use throughout the life of the Phantom 3. Inside the larger of 2 smaller boxes is the power supply used for charging batteries and the remote control. A USB cable is included for connecting your Phantom 3 camera and device to a computer for video downloads and software upgrades. Also included is a motor wrench, as well as extra gimbal cushions and stops in case a repair is needed. Next is the controller box that has 2 control sticks and a holder for your tablet or smartphone. Lastly, DJI supplies 2 full sets of rotors in case of damage during flight. DJI recommends never flying with damaged rotors. Updating the software on the Phantom 3 is as easy as downloading a zip file from the website. Using your favorite web browser, navigate to DJI.com. Select your quadcopter type. Click Download, and select the latest firmware update, which is usually at the top of the list. The file will download to your computer. Unzip the file and load it onto your mini SD card. The new file will be a bin file. Make sure it's the only one, or else conflicts can occur. Now, remove the mini SD card from your computer and insert it into the camera gimbal. Turn on the Phantom 3, and after about 20 minutes or so, your Phantom 3 is updated. The process for updating the controller is the same, except you can use a USB memory key instead of the SD card. Charging the batteries takes forever because the Phantom 3 comes with a lower power charger than the Professional or Phantom 4. Best to do it long before you intend to fly. After a lot of preparation, the drone's ready. So we've got the blades on, black and silver, 4 blades rotating opposite directions. So this is going to be our first real flight. So we're going to try it out here at the Arapahoe County Fairgrounds, which is a nice wide open space. There is a soapbox derby going on behind us, but we're going to try to avoid that. We want to look at the scenery. We've also got some power cables on our left, which we're definitely going to try to avoid, and a big water tower, which we'll definitely try to avoid. We've also got clouds moving in, which we're not sure are going to turn into a storm, but we'll see what happens. In the meantime, let's get this thing rolling. So first things first, we get the DJI app running. I'm going to take off my sunglasses so I can see things better. I do the camera. Oh, hang on, we need to turn on the remote control. And then we need to turn on the drone. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we need to calibrate the compass. All right, so calibrating the compass is fairly simple. You pick up the drone like this, and you rotate counterclockwise. In a circle until the drone is calibrated. Then you hold it like this, and then you rotate until that's calibrated. And I think it should be ready. So we'll take the lens off the camera, set the drone on the ground. Okay, so I'm not sure what I'm looking at. I think I'm looking at asphalt. So the next step, hopefully, is to get it started and get it off the ground. And I'm going to put my lanyard on around my neck so that I don't drop it, and here we go. Even after all of the preparation we put into it, we ran into one last problem. Warning. IMU initialization. IMU calibration has to be done before the first time you fly. The process involves opening the DJI Go app, selecting on camera, click on the Settings button, click Advanced Settings, Sensors, and IMU calibration. The process takes anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes. Finally, we were ready for a test flight. Finally found a video or found a tutorial that teaches us how to do an IMU calibration, which is not straightforward apparently. And the chopper is, I believe, now ready to fly, but we'll find out here in a few seconds as we try to take off. So let's give it a shot. I'm gonna pick up the old remote controller here. We're going to take the Phantom. We're going to put it over here. We're in GPS mode. It seems that we're ready to fly. And I'm going to hit the record button on the camera. We are recording now, I believe. Make sure that there's a memory card in there. Nope, there's no memory card. Okay. So, this is why I should have a pre-flight checklist. Yep, I agree. Okay. Let's try that record button again. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, takeoff.
The home point has been upped. Takeoff.
All right, so we're now in the air, and I'm gonna bring the camera down so you can see us. And there we are.
Maximum flight distance reached. Maximum flight distance reached.
So we're flying via line of sight here.
Maximum flight distance reached.
And we're just flying in beginner mode.
Yeah. Probably a good idea to get together.
Maximum flight distance reached.
Now watch this. This is fun.
Landing.
Landed. Yeah, we landed it successfully, Dad.
We did. We landed it successfully. We didn't even like kill it or anything.
No. Awesome.
Awesome. First flight was successful. We like that.
Dad, high five.
All right. High five. Nice job, kiddo.
I had my best. It's kind of hard keeping track of
That's
it.
pretty cool, though.
It's kind of hard keeping track.
We had a lot of fun testing, so much so that we took it out again later in the day. Of course, the first order of business was to take the Phantom out of beginner mode. To do this, go to Settings and turn off the beginner mode switch. Easy. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like, and I'll bring you more. Take care.